Yeah. We're streaming. That's amazing. Is there something on my face? Anyway, hi everybody. Brad with the Big Family Homestead.
Hi, I'm Krista.
And
Claire.
yeah, whatever. With the Big Family Homestead, and I hope you guys are ready because we have another exciting and soon to be classic Sunday Night Live. Brian B,
good. And Danny's
Mike.
here. Good.
Yeah, okay, and it did work.
Yeah.
Danny, we were wondering if it was going to work or not because it wasn't showing up that you could be a moderator, but you're automatically, I guess, in. Hey, Danny and Wanda.
Danny and Wanda.
So we have got a lot of stuff to go over tonight, and we got to do it in an hour.
Yeah.
Why do we have to do it in an hour?
Because tonight is the first night of our Homestead Network.
That's
Yay!
right. That is absolutely correct. We are going to go visit Dirt Patch Heaven after this, and we are also going to visit Tommy at the Off-Grid Nation.
Yep.
And we're going to be adding another channel, and I know you guys are going to love it. I'm going to mention it later.
Okay. Yeah, you should later.
Oh my gosh, this channel is ridiculously awesome. And the dude's like so buff. He's like, hey, I'm so buff. He doesn't say that, but he is buff. He doesn't say that. I'll tell you later. He'll tell you later. So we're just saying hi to everybody. Lucky Robin, mother of many horses.
Hi, Bree.
Old Kentucky. Brian Hendershot. Hey. Tina Silver up. Our daughter Bree
Karen.
says hi. Hi.
Anne from Quebec.
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 It's
Is
Quebec.
It's not Quebec. It's
I believe.
Quebec.
I believe they say it Quebec, but I don't know that being a dirty American. I don't know. We're loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, we are.
I don't know.
Good morning from Malaysia.
Hey, I had wondered if you'd make it.
That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah, no, she came
really
over from Linda's Pantry.
Oh, excellent.
So awesome. Keela, how you doing?
Oh.
So Lala France Le Francois. Nice. Nice. We have got a lot of stuff, guys, going on, and we're kind of stalling out just a little bit for a minute or two. Yes, that's how they say it. Quebec.
All right, fine.
Yes.
Hey,
whippersnapper. Yeah. Hey, don't you sass me. I got my thing on right here. Matter of fact, oh yeah, we're going to do it live. I'm going to show you what I got. This is my Fitbit.
You're not supposed to shake it.
Oh yeah, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Okay, so tonight, as we get started, guys, I want to start out talking about, just briefly, before we get to our updates, Linda's Pantry. She did us a solid.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I think that's the only way to state it. She's got a great channel with a lot of information, a lot of great cooking videos, and she's just a flat out great person.
Yeah, she really is.
And she hit 80,000 subscribers. Hey, Nintendo, Farmer Meemaw, Fort Builder. What's up? What? And so she hit 80,000 subscribers, and she wanted to do a giveaway.
Yeah.
But being as rock star cool as she is, she's like, no. I want my subscribers to go subscribe to your channel as my 80,000 subs. And I got to tell you what, I'm still pretty much blown away.
Yeah. I truly grateful that Linda is
the
sweetest. She's just the sweetest
guys,
lady ever.
That is the heart of Christ.
Yeah.
Somebody that says, you know what, this would be normally something that I would be able to celebrate and revel in as an accomplishment for me, but no, instead she turned it right around and said, you know what, I want it to be something for you.
Yeah. And
how cool is that? So Linda's Pantry,
yay.
You rock harder than Black Sabbath in the 70s. So that is an actual measurable thing. It's like there's a graph.
That's really funny.
Pre-Aussie, post-Aussie. It's a whole. There's a what for and a what not.
Pre-Aussie and post-Aussie.
Oh yeah, there's post-Aussie Sabbath.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Do not.
I don't like Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, you know.
Pre or
Did
post-Aussie.
you hear that he got himself into trouble? I guess.
No.
He got kicked out of his house, and they found him wandering in Hollywood. Can you imagine finding him? He probably looks like a wrinkled up kind of bacon-like Dracula. Wandering the streets of Hollywood looking for apple juice. Muttering. Sure. Crazy train. Yeah, true, yeah. Mike. That's pretty funny.
Holy smokes.
Nintendo Lunchbox asks, what do you know about geocaching? As a matter of fact.
You guys know about Yes,
yes.
You know about
as a matter of fact, in Florida, I did a news story for the local news channel on geocaching.
Yep.
Geocaching, for those who don't know, is it's kind of like a treasure hunt. It's really cool. You get some coordinates, and sometimes they're clues, and sometimes they're just plain coordinates on your GPS, and then you'll go out in an adventure to find a trophy,
Mm-hmm.
a piece of treasure, a
Yeah.
cache.
Right.
And so it's kind of a neat way that you can get out into the wilderness, into the wild. You can get your Fitbit steps going, maybe. And it's just a fun thing to do. It's like a treasure hunt. So yes, we do know Nintendo Lunchbox about geocaching, and now you know more.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. The boys got into it a little bit
A little bit.
when they were in Boy Scouts.
Yeah, the thing is now to get any kind of GPS locator is like nothing. Your phone has it.
Right.
Yeah, so it used to be that it was really expensive. I remember when we did this story, had to be 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They were like this big, and they had like antennas on them, and it was like, whoa, it was a serious piece of equipment.
Yeah. Hey, Brian Hendershot's asking what the antenna is on your
Walking desk, right over there. Here we go. Watch this. Here we go. Walking desk. Whoa, extreme close up. That, Brian, is my it's a CB antenna.
Yeah.
And I picked up a CB that I'm going to go over here that's on my horribly dirty shelf. But if you can see that CB covered over there, it's basically, I got that from a flea market nearby.
Mm-hmm.
$30?
Something like that.
And I know those things are worth a lot of money, and I got it as kind of a preparedness thing. Because if there was a crisis, if there was an emergency, you want to be able to have communications.
Yeah.
And while a CB is not the greatest in the world because of its limited distance, and we're kind of in a hilly area,
right,
it's still a way that you can get some, communication going. And yeah, he's saying, Brad, he needs to get rid of that CB and get a ham radio. Brad, here's the thing. I have considered ham radio many, many times. We just live such a stinking busy life that I don't know if I can dedicate the time to learning the test,
right,
the evaluation.
Right.
And I don't know this, but it looks complicated because I actually got a world band radio. I bought a world band radio, and just the way that the signals have to bounce off the atmosphere to get around the world, and the lengths of the antenna and stuff like that, very confusing to me. It's not the way I think.
No.
Take it, Mama. Talk
Sorry,
about ham.
my ears got plugged. Ham?
Ham radio.
Oh, ham is delicious.
Ham.
I love it. Especially with, brown sugar coating on it. It's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where you wanted to go with
The
that?
ham radio.
Is that where you wanted to go?
Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. So anyway, this testing is just memorizing the answers. Oh, okay. So
Okay.
Ham radio. Hi, guys. Hey, everybody. Christmas meat. Yes.
Yes.
Ham radio.
That's my
Okay.
favorite.
It has come to the portion of the evening where it is time to do our channel shout outs. Woot, 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 woot.
Okay.
So Claire, okay, so this is the portion of the evening where you are officially not only allowed to, but you're encouraged to boast about the channels that you like. If you are, wait a minute, who's the one that's always, South Georgia Hydroponics. He's not bashful. He's like, yeah, come see my channel. Yeah. And you know what? Good for you. That's exactly funny. What this portion is about.
Right.
Shout out. Okay, get typing, kids. Shout out whatever channels that you're watching that you like. Number one. If it's your own channel, great. Do it. Go ahead and go blatant. And we're going to start talking about our channel shout outs of the week, other than, of course,
Living Like Claire.
Living Like Claire. Look at that disapproving
Sensible
teen.
Prepper.
Sensible Prepper. Tested.
I've not heard of them.
Tim Farmer. Tim Farmer, yes. Tim Farmer, Linda's Pantry, and JNO0. Hi, Lisa. Fort Builder. It ain't bad to get your ham license. Okay, yeah. Eric at Life and Farmland. Excellent. Southwind Technical Academy. I'm going to come check your channel out. That sounds like a good name.
I think I have looked at their channel before.
Really big monkey.
Pretty sure they're a homeschool. It's a homeschool channel.
Oh, okay.
I correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that's what it was.
Okay. Channel shout outs happening. I'm really liking the empty hammock. Yes. Yeah, well, Mama, that's your channel shout out of the week.
They are their humor is awesome. The videos that
he's so quirky. Tell them about the
So,
ninja thing they did.
oh my gosh, that video that they put up to announce the interview that we did with them on Friday was hysterical. He's flipping around
On
on
a
this.
swing.
Was it a swing?
It was
or
a swing.
It was a riot.
And
He's
he was like,
upside
he was
down
saying,
and
I'm practicing out my ninja skills, and he was flipping around, and I actually don't know.
it's
He must have had like a GoPro thing on him or
something,
something.
something.
But he was
it
flipping
was
around,
a riot.
and it was really funny. And so, yeah, Barry and Molly over there at the
Yeah,
empty
they're
hammock,
great.
we did an
family.
interview with them, and they're really, really quirky, fun people.
Mhm.
And I got to tell you what, they're living it for real. They're in one room for their house.
Pretty much, yeah. They're remodeling their entire. I shouldn't say remodeling, rebuilding their
Pretty
home.
much from scratch.
It's an old home that
Hey, Drew
has
Patch.
had several things on there. Hey, Julie. And several additions put on it, and they're just having to redo all of them, redo foundations, lift up the house, and they didn't. This house didn't have septic before,
Oh,
and so they had to do a whole new septic system. They pretty much these people would go not empty, not Barry and Molly. The people that lived in the house before them would
they would use the restroom and put it in a bag
and throw it in the
throw
barn.
it in the barn.
It was gross. I can't even imagine the cleanup that they had to do.
Let's just say that Barry described it as several feet high.
Yeah, I'm sorry that they had to go through that.
Yeah, that makes my heart hurt.
But you know the awesome thing though is they're debt free. Their
Yeah,
house is paid off.
that's true.
That's fantastic.
You know, with crappy situations like that come opportunities, guys.
Right. Right.
And yeah, everything in life is a trade-off. I'm gonna have to shovel all this poo, but I just got this sucker for 30 grand cheaper.
Right. Right. They,
you know?
yeah, their realtor friends basically said that they got a great deal on a piece of land.
And they got a house for free.
A house for free.
What's up, Disciple One? What?
Yeah.
What? So
that gives a whole new meaning to composting toilet.
Oh my gosh.
Ew.
Yeah.
Danny.
Duh. I don't want. No, I could go for days on that.
Let's not.
See, poo jokes just for a guy.
No,
See, I was in a band, stuck with dudes in a bus on the road. Poo jokes just come natural.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. What's your channel shout out?
My channel shout out?
Yeah.
My channel shout out for the evening. Are you guys ready? Drum roll. Okay.
I'm terrible at it.
Is Road to the Farm.
Yeah.
Yep. And I know Road to the Farm is buds with Dirt Patch, and they live nearby each other, and they do braid girls. What? And they do all kinds of stuff. Claire and Mama have been braid girls.
Yes, we've been braid girls.
And that's exciting.
I'm growing out my hair, so my braid looks a lot better than it did.
But Road to the Farm, I got to tell you what, I have, they do a lot of, natural stuff, a lot of homesteading stuff. They do a lot of health stuff. And I really, really, actually, to be honest, we bought a colloidal silver generator based on her recommendation. We bought the same exact one. And I know Danny's probably going, oh, why the heck would you spend that money on a colloidal silver generator? And I'll tell you why, Danny. I don't want to walk away because I'm so ADD. I don't want to walk away and then let it ruin the batch or have too much this or have too much that.
Right.
And so there's timers and you just stick the thing on the top of the thing and it's done.
Just done. Yeah. Sometimes it's just easier just to have the machine already done and you spend a little bit extra. Hi, she's in her apron. I finished it.
Oh, go get your apron. Claire, go get the apron. So, but yeah, no, and this was inspired by you. She's in her apron.
Yes, I finished it. I'm so excited.
So my channel shout out is Road to the Farm. Go check out that channel. It's a lot of information. A lot of information. And I got to tell you what, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but maybe this is just me paying attention because we make a lot of videos. But I've noticed in like the last year, the quality of people's videos is gotten volumes better.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when we first started watching YouTube, I mean, it was like dark, horrible sounding video, but you loved it because you were getting all of this information that was just absolutely amazing. But now it's like all of a sudden everybody got iPhones and they're like, this looks great.
Yeah, the new iPhone 6s have great cameras on them. And
yeah. So she's in her apron. Mama, actually, tell about your what you did this week. You had a project.
I had a project this past week. Started it last week, and I kind of took a few days off because I was overwhelmed. Oh.
Great name, by the way.
Hold on. Shan DeGlam. A shout out to all our soldiers fighting for our freedom. We
Amen. And you know what? We are going to get to that.
Yes.
Do not think that we will not address Memorial Day. We
Right.
will absolutely address Memorial
Right.
Day. It's on the plan, sister.
So back to my project. I finished it. I had to take it in a little bit because I didn't go from a pattern. I kind of just went from, sorry, I was going to put it on.
Oh.
I was going to put it on. So I went from I and measuring myself, and so
I helped.
Yeah. Yes, Brad helped.
Got the stick pins.
Yeah, thanks, hon. I have a few pockets. I have a couple of pockets on my apron that I'm super proud of, and the only thing I don't like about it is that you can see through it.
It's a little thin.
It's a little thin.
See that? I don't mind so much. I don't know why.
I can't take him anywhere.
We're not going anywhere.
I know, but I can't do anything with you without you being snarky.
What?
So, but I went to Joann Fabrics, okay, to look for a thicker material. I cannot get over how expensive material is. I haven't bought material in, what, 10 years?
Yeah, actually,
And
you used to make some of my stage clothes.
I did. I used to make some of your stage clothes. I made a couple of dresses, some maternity dresses for me. I made stuff for the little kids.
Not so little anymore.
No, they're not little anymore. But
Beefy.
the cheapest material I could find was $5 a yard, and that's just nuts. I'm gonna stick with my thin material.
Well, someone was asking if you'd stand up and model.
Oh, for crying out
Stand
loud.
up and model. Here she goes.
Okay, fine.
Back up.
All right.
Back up, sister.
So it has some ties on it.
Pockets.
It has some pockets.
Pockets. What does it have in
So,
its pockets?
but that's it. I mean, it's nothing spectacular.
Very cool.
So, and I will.
So, all right, channel shout out portion of the evening coming to a close. Mama's was Empty Hammock, and mine was for the evening, Road to the Farm. Check those channels out. And look at all the channels that everybody was passing by there. There's a lot. It's a cobbler apron. Oh.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an Edwardian apron. That's what I Googled. So I don't know.
So, all right. Well, moving on. We are going to come back to Memorial Day. How about a
Thank you.
A man's apron. Nice. Nice. Quick update on stuff that's been going on. Wayne's here.
Wayne's here.
I just need a movement. A movement. Pooh, maybe? Did you hear that Winnie the Pooh is like, is it 80 years
90.
old? 90?
He's the same age as Queen Elizabeth.
And they look very similar. Okay, well, moving on.
You should not say things
What?
like that.
God save the Queen. See, I gotta say, guys.
God shave the Queen.
God save
really?
the Queen. I don't have a whole lot of time for those who put themselves in positions of authority above us. Like our politicians, not a fan. Not a fan. Sorry. So if you're offended by the Queen thing, you'd probably not like our channel much anyway. Sorry. So, okay. Moving on. We are going to come back to Memorial Day stuff. But things that are going on this week. And I wanted to tell you guys about our Fitbit. It says Lazy Boy. Look at that. Because I haven't been moving around. It literally said Lazy Boy on there.
Trying to get you up.
Nice.
It's trying to motivate me. You don't trash talk me, bro. But we basically got a Fitbit, and it was a gift from some folks over in Great Britain, Lloyd and doggone it, Donna and Lloyd. And so I haven't been very active today, but I'm going to show you right here my steps today, which is about half of what I've been doing.
I can't believe it said Lazy Boy.
6,930. So anyway, I wanted to tell you guys, if you're into the Fitbit thing, you're invited. You can come and participate with my Fitbit page. And actually, is it Single Mom Homestead? Single Mom Homestead. She's been trying to get on there, and I'm going to need your help later, Claire. Because I keep trying to get her on there. She wants to be on this thing, but I keep thinking I'm doing it right, and she's saying I'm not on there. So anyway, if you'd like to be involved in this Fatbit challenge, It's the email address you're going to use is info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. And so it's once again info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. And Danny B says that we'll be there. And guess what, Danny and Brian? That's a triple dog dare. Just happened. Went straight over single
Nice.
and double dog dare in your face.
I don't know.
Wait a minute, we better be nice.
I
She's
don't
a
know.
moderator.
Yeah, you really should. Just so Trish is here, and man,
She's talking?
She's talking trash.
Fitbit
Using
Mafia?
us mamas have Fitbit Mafia.
Dang. That sounds like all kinds
Wow.
of that sounds like
All kinds of smack.
who was the skater that got Nancy Kerrigan? Who was the one that did it? That girl that's always on the
I know.
you know, I
She's
have a
blonde.
horrible life now
I
channel.
cannot think of her name.
I can't think of it. But how do you
sad.
get to that point where you're like, I know she's better than me. Someone go break her kneecap.
That's ridiculous.
It's
Tanya
ridiculous.
Harding,
Yeah,
that's
Tanya
right.
Harding.
Yeah, I couldn't think
She
of her
should be
name.
like a verb. You got hardinged.
Probably is.
Man, I got hardinged.
Well, you just used Nancy Kerrigan as a verb.
Kerrigan? Yeah, you got Kerrigan.
Kerrigan.
That's horrible.
Just so Trish is.
Man, Trish, you better.
Hi, Beth.
Wow, she's telling you to better step it up.
Step it up. I have had this thing on for all of 3 days.
Yeah.
My first 2 days were over 10,000, and I'm probably going to get 8,000 today just by walking around feeding goats and stuff. So get off my crack, woman. Jeez. Whatever.
Oh,
all right, calm it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so other stuff that's going on. Updates. As you guys saw, I clearly have an issue with health, so we bought a blood pressure thing, and I thought, well, let's just do this right now. Let's go ahead and take my blood pressure.
Right.
I haven't taken it today. I do have a long sleeve shirt on, so I don't know how this is going to work, if it'll affect it or not.
Probably not.
We're going for it. I'm going in. Cover me. So am I supposed to hold my breath and just try to have a fit? Here it goes. Ready? It's happening in real time.
You don't have it on right.
Yeah, I do. It's pointing at my arteries.
Okay, fine.
My arterials.
All right.
It's clamping down. It's doing its thing. So, okay, blood pressure scares me. Yeah, I know. It's one of those things. But other stuff that's going on. Ooh, it's really hurting now. Don't talk. You talk, Mom. Hey, Jan.
Trish is saying, Brad, don't talk.
It's best for everyone.
Yeah, Yankee had to go because Tropical Storm Bonnie is kicking their butt. She's on solar power right now, so she had to go. So bye, Yankee. See you later. Good luck. Hope everything goes okay. You need 10 minutes of quiet time. Flash, no.
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 It's still going.
Leslie says, sup, Claire.
So clear. Barbara wrote, hey, Barbara.
Hey, Barbara.
10 minutes. Oh, no, we've been on 10
You can't
minutes.
be quiet for 10 minutes.
Come on.
Seriously?
I think something's wrong.
It's not good. What are you reenacting Interstellar?
No, I don't know.
Where they're spinning and she
Oh, that was awesome. That was a cool
passes out.
movie. I know it's completely fictional, but
Yeah.
that was a cool movie. I'm trying to hurry up, you stupid thing. This is taking too long.
Relax.
I'm angry at the thing.
Beth
Oh, I don't think this is right. I'd be dead.
yeah, no, that's wrong.
This is wrong. I shouldn't have been talking.
No,
It says that I'm dead.
pretty much.
We'll do it another time. But yeah, that's not right. And actually, I've been taking my medication, and I've been feeling better.
Yeah.
I honestly have been
Yeah.
feeling better.
His blood pressure has come down a ton. That's wrong. That's so totally wrong.
She
Yeah,
says,
she
I
said,
told you.
Yeah.
Shut up, man.
You can't for more than 3 seconds.
Breathing
Seriously.
exercises.
No, not that kind of breathing. You're not having a baby.
I thought that's what it was. We went to that class for 5 minutes. That class sucked.
Yeah, and that was only with our first kid. That was only with our first kid. I think we messed everything else up.
Flash, I can't. This would be so tight. It probably would make me knock out. So
Yeah.
I'll do it again tomorrow. But so updates kind of complete on that for right now. Oh, one other thing. coming up this Friday, guys, we did an interview that's a little bit different than anything we've done before. I did an interview with a gentleman from Great Britain who he does web design for churches.
Okay.
He makes it affordable, and he has a website called Bejim, BEJIM.com. And this Friday on Homestead Friends, we're going to be talking about web design. And I know there's a lot of you people out there who do YouTube channels who may want a basic website at some point. And so we're literally just talking about the ins and outs, the basics of what you need, what you might not need for a website. And it's kind of funny because he's a really cool guy. He's Scottish, so it's a little bit getting used to the accent. However, he says he's related to Robert the Bruce from Braveheart. He said his dad like would tell people that for real. And cool guy. I mean, he goes a little bit to the nerd land where he starts talking about PHP and you need your STD, and then don't forget your. No, he doesn't.
You don't need an STD. No. What are you talking?
No, but he's a cool guy, and we rein him back in. It's like, okay, no, now I understand this basic stuff. So that's going to be happening Friday. But now, today is Sunday, and it is Memorial Weekend, Memorial Day weekend. And I wanted to start, and then I'm going to kind of throw this out to you guys, and please be commenting back and forth. First of all, I don't know if everybody's here from the United States, probably not. And for those of you who don't know what Memorial Day weekend is and Memorial Day is about, it is a way that we honor and memorialize those who have lost their lives in defense of our freedom for our country. And for Americans, it's a big deal because we realize how costly freedom is. And it's a day that we set aside to say thank you. And I got to tell you what, I've been pissed for the past 3-4 days. I'm probably driving her nuts. And the reason why, guys, is all you see on TV is come in and buy this refrigerator and come in and buy this car. Memorial Day weekend sale. Get your corn, 16 for $1. And if you don't, you're not American, and you gotta get this. And it's become. Go ahead.
Whatever.
And it's been so frustrating because it's like somebody just came in with this big eraser like 15, 20 years ago and just said, hey, you know, everything that you guys think is important, whether it's Christmas and saying Merry Christmas to people, whether it's you can actually be proud as an American, whether you can actually think it's important to say thank you for the freedoms we have. And somebody just took this big fat eraser and just went, no more, no more. We're erasing who you are, and we're going to remake you in some other image. And I will forever push back. And so when I see these commercials and all of these retailers, all they do is they turn this thing into a big buying fest. And it drives me nuts. Although I do have to say, Mom, I just literally was thinking just now, it wouldn't be that way if people stopped buying.
That's right. But they won't.
If people just said, you know what, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to vote with my dollars, and I'm not going to bastardize these people's memory.
It has become as Danny put it, a barbecue holiday.
Ugh.
She said it isn't just for barbecues. And
Amen.
It's not just another party. It's not just another. These people died for our freedom, and we need to remember that and not just have a big party. They used to call it Decoration Day.
Yeah, it was actually.
And it was a day where your family would go and decorate the graves of those who were lost in battle.
Did you know that it actually was started after the Civil War?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's still America's bloodiest conflict. Over 600,000 dead. And there are several different states that claim to have started Memorial Day, but they think generally it started around 1868. And you're right, it was Decoration Day, and the country needed to heal. And they needed to come together, not just as the victor North and the South.
Right. They needed to come
They needed
together
to come
as a
together.
one
And this was
country.
one of those things that
Yeah.
actually bonded everybody
Mm-hmm.
under one flag, under one country.
Yeah.
And so actually, and this was an interesting thing. I did some more research today as I was just kind of looking at what it is for Memorial Day, because honestly, we blaze through these holidays as if it's like nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to be honest, as much older as I get, I'm finding that more and more offensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We need to be a people who is grateful and thankful,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to teach our children to do it and why it's important.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the interesting things, Mama, I found there's a tradition and a custom that I never heard about associated with Memorial Day. And when folks would visit a gravesite, they would leave coins on the graves of soldiers.
Oh, interesting.
And they would leave a penny on a grave of a soldier if they just stopped by. If they recognized that that person was a soldier and they had lost their life,
right,
they would leave a penny. And they would leave a dime on the grave of a soldier if they knew the person.
Oh, wow.
And then this one was pretty heavy. And they would leave a quarter on the grave of someone whom they served with and saw die.
Oh.
So
Oh,
Memorial Day,
nice.
guys, I got to be honest with you. It's not something that you should just blaze over and get to the hot dogs and beer.
No. Mm-mm.
We need to be a people who are grateful. We need to be a people who have, gratitude in our hearts.
Yeah.
To our God and to all the sacrifice that has been made so that we can even have the privilege of sitting here and talking to you.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Wow.
we are a family that says thank you, and please don't forget that Memorial Day is not just a barbecue holiday.
Yeah.
I think that is really well put, Denny and Brian B.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you. Now on to a couple more homesteady things, and then we've got our game. We've got our game for the evening. And well, here's the thing. First of all, does anybody have any kind of interesting Memorial Day tradition that you guys do? So as you're typing through, do you have something that's interesting or unusual or a cool way to remember those who have fallen and a way to thank them? Because it's funny because I really associate a lot more with the World War II generation than I do people now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Is it Southwind Technical?
Yes.
She was saying that they go and they make care packages, and then they go to military cemeteries.
That's awesome.
And give care packages to the families who are visiting their relatives who have passed. I think that's a really cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah, there, she's saying it again.
Nintendo,
really cool.
hey, thank you.
That's
No,
awesome.
I got to tell you what, guys. A lot of you know my story. I tried to be in the Marine Corps, and then the stupid first Gulf War broke out, and I never got a chance.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but anyway, yeah, thank you for your service, Nintendo. We greatly appreciate it. And actually, that's another thing that I think is very interesting. I really appreciate the fact that we have Veterans Day and it's separate from Memorial Day.
I do like that it is separate. I mean, we have to remember and thank our veterans who are still alive
serving
and still serving.
Absolutely. And who have served.
Right. Yeah.
So anyway, thank you to all. Moving on real quick here, guys, though. Homesteading stuff. Wanted to talk just briefly today about a way that you can cut your feed cost for your chicken, your goats, your rabbits by a lot.
Yeah.
Almost 50%.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And you go, what? 50%? Not even possible.
What?
It is possible. And that's with wheatgrass.
Yep.
Tell them about our system, Mama.
Well, our system is
right now in need of an overhaul.
Yeah, it's in need of an overhaul. It's been quite a busy spring, so it's gotten neglected. But we have 8 trays of wheatgrass, sprouted wheat berries, and we let it to get about 5 or 6 inches tall, and then
you take the mat,
take the whole mat, and then take a chunk off and give it to each of our rabbits. We have another tray we give to our goats, And then when our rabbits have gotten it down to where it's just the seeds and the roots, we take that and we give it to our chickens because the rabbits don't eat the seeds.
They use the whole thing.
Yep. So we use the whole thing and no waste whatsoever.
And we get how many pounds of wheat berries?
It's 1 cup of wheat berries, and I want to say it's 5 or 6 pounds, or is it 10?
The bags?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about each tray.
Oh, no, we
No,
get a lot.
The bag is 25 pounds at Walmart.
And it's $13.
Yes.
But the thing is it's non-GMO, or at least it says so on the
It
bag.
says, yeah, it's
who knows, right?
Montana Gold,
Right.
I think is what it's called. But
And you can cut your feed costs in about half.
Mhm.
And another cool thing about that is it's not just cutting your feed costs, their nutrition goes up.
Yeah.
Because the way it works, guys, is if you feed an animal a seed or a grain or something, they're only going to get around 20-25% of the nutritional value in that seed if you just feed it to them as a seed. But if you sprout it as a grain, as a sprout, it's a flip-flop. They get almost 80% of the nutrition out of the same thing.
Yep.
And also, we answer this question all the time. People ask, do you need a lot of sunlight? No.
You don't need any.
Do you need to feed it?
No.
Everything that seed needs to become that 6-inch grass that you'll harvest is in the seed.
Yeah.
You don't need to give it fertilizer. You don't need to give it anything except water.
Right. So within the first 8 days, you
It's
have
done.
the right amount, and then you can give it to your animals. Tina's asking, does the cow eat wheatgrass?
She would.
She would if we gave it to her. We just, like I said, it's lacking right now because we have
Well,
Harriet, and it's
and if
been
we had a
very
bigger
busy.
setup, you could feed
tons. Yeah.
I mean, you could probably do a good 1/10 of an acre and you'd never pay for feed.
Right.
So
We could.
anyway, we actually have to keep on a schedule tonight, and because we're starting the new Homestead Network, and that means that we got to be done by 8 o'clock, which is when we're all going to jump over to Dirt Patch Heaven's channel.
Yep.
And then at 9, we're going to go over to Tommy's.
Yep.
So without any further ado, we're going to our game. And that means it's time for what can I do? So wait. They don't. Whoa.
Calm down.
It's time for what can I do with this game? And the idea behind this game, guys, is you're going to come up with several different ideas, suggestions, other uses for the item we're going to show you, and whoever gets the best idea, and usually it's the funny one that wins, but it's great. So whoever comes up with the other idea, so like if I say, hey, what am I going to do with this ham sandwich? You can't say, you're going to eat it. It has to be something else. Like if I said, what am I going to do with this ham sandwich? You'd say, I'm going to shove it in Brad's fat face and tell him to shut up while he's taking his blood pressure. Just don't eat it. Right?
Right.
Okay, so the first, what can I do with this? Get ready to type, guys. Cool points will be awarded by me and Mama. Maybe not so much Claire. I don't know. She's a teenager. She doesn't know what cool is yet. So, Mama, show them the first.
Nice.
What can I do with this? A straw that looks like a peppermint stick.
Yes.
So, what is the other thing? You can't turn it into a radio. You can't turn it into a radio. What can you do with this straw?
It hasn't even come up yet, so that's.
I know. No, they're being funny. I hope they're being funny.
I hope so.
So, what can you do with this straw other than using it to suck liquids through and hit your husband with? So, okay, plant seeds through it. That's a good idea. Tracheotomy.
Grabbing somebody's eye. Yes, Wanda,
Tracheotomy.
Excellent.
A fart gun. Oh, no,
No.
that's from a kid's movie.
Said dart gun, not fart gun.
That's that movie. What's the thing with the
Pea shooter.
minions? Pea shooter. Maple, Spiel and Spring. Yes, dart gun.
Awesome.
How come? Oh, well, you know what? You guys are a funny. You guys are a funny. Start a tiny barber shop. Nicely done. Nicely done. A drainage tube. What's a bolus gun?
Listen under family members' doors.
Oh my gosh. Set up a gnome barber shop. Hey,
Spitballs.
Jackie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Enema. Ew. I don't want to ever go to Sassy House.
No.
Ooh.
No. A seed planter. Yeah, that's
Seed
that's
planter,
awesome.
temperature, temp, fix for broken fuel
Pivot
line.
for a trap.
Good. There we go.
Yep.
Stop wood Wool tangling. That sounds very dirt patch heavenish.
Yeah. De-seed cherries with it. Awesome.
Make a fruit. That's nice.
Make a flute. Not a fruit.
A fruit. It's German. Hide underwater. They're going to spot your peppermint stick and want to take it.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, okay. Keep going. We got to keep moving because we've only got 20 minutes left. But we're going to move on to our next item. Who gets the cool points of that? So far, I'm going with the miniature barber shop. Anybody else? Who thinks, is there a better one in there?
Splint for a hamster. That's a good idea.
Oh, hey, no, just for time.
To stand up in the vase. Oh, that's a good idea.
Cool.
That's a good idea.
That's cool.
Thanks for a Barbie doll table.
All right.
So you can spin wool.
Okay. Okay, next one. This one's going to be pretty easy. I would have to say, and I already have in mind this one here, Mama. I already have in mind what my use for this next item is going to be, and you guys will probably come up with it. Make a large Hadrian Collider. Nice. Okay, so here's the next. What can I do with this item that is not used for holding papers together? And that is a paperclip. What can you do with this? And you guys, you always go straight to a weapon. Don't be poking people's eyes out. What can you do with this? Yeah, that's fine. I think we got a troll among us. So anyway, what can you do with this paperclip that is not typically used for holding a Q-tip?
Ouch.
Pick a lock, pick locks,
There you
fishing
go.
hook. That's where I was going with it. I'm also thinking you could probably
reset your Fitbit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm thinking you could probably use this to sew up a wound. Wouldn't be fun, but you could.
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. You might, but that's kind of, yeah, you could use it for
A zipper
earrings.
pull. Yes.
Yeah, I think I have used it for a zipper pull before.
Unlock handcuffs. Fishing, Jan says. A compass. Excellent. I saw that on, what was that movie, The Edge, with Anthony Hopkins. Yes. Fishing hook. Big zit popper. Eesh.
Compass. Didn't they use it?
Yeah, he wiped it on his soap and charged it electrically.
Yep.
And then
Right.
Hey, Off-Grid Nation saying hi to you, Claire.
Hello. I put it.
Oh, gross.
What'd you do?
Okay. It's okay. Enough with the sadomasochism.
A barrette for Claire.
Yeah, nice. A cotter pin. Excellent. There we go. Add it to straw and make springs. There you go. You guys are good at this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Claire,
just so
ouch.
Trish. I know.
She's crazy.
She'll do anything for a little bit of attention. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
So, okay, hang bird feeders. Yes, cotter pin. Clean on your nails, Farmer Meemaw.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
There you go. A barrette. Where's MacGyver when you need him?
You'll
shoot your eye out.
Tommy.
Yeah, usually our crowd goes straight to a weapon. I'll be like, what are you going to do with this pen? Stab someone in the face with it.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. All right, so.
Air jumper for a fuse.
Oh, okay, clean, make a chain.
Heat it up and cut styrofoam. Excellent. That's my favorite one.
What would you cut styrofoam for?
If you have to put it as insulation. Yeah. I know you don't like styrofoam.
Styrofoam makes me get the willies.
Yeah, he doesn't
like
it.
If you guys know, like, you ever have people like scratch their nails on a chalkboard? Or here's another one, chew like aluminum foil.
Who chews aluminum foil?
Weird people.
And why?
But that sound of scratching your nails on the chalkboard, for me, when styrofoam bumps together, it's 10 times worse than nails on a chalkboard.
I do it on purpose.
And Christmas, oh my gosh, everything is packed in freaking styrofoam.
I know.
It's like the kids are like, here, help me get this gizmo. And I'm like,
he has to hold his ears when we try and take
sometimes I just leave the room.
Yeah.
So, okay, take pits out of cherries. Yep. True story. Pick a lock.
Yeah. You can.
Oh, cool. All right, now, this last one, I'm going to challenge you guys. Don't go to Weapon Land. Everyone wants to kill somebody with our, what are you going to do with this? They're like, I'm going to beat him to death with the cell phone. Beat him. What are you going to do with the Maverick logo? Stab him in the eye. So don't go to Weapon Land with this last one. But the last item for what can I do with this is, drum roll please.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
A sock.
You're gonna show me your sock.
My sock is on my foot. So, but what can you do with a sock? No weapons allowed. Oh, no weapons, I'm out. Funny.
Come on.
So you can't beat somebody to death with it. You can't shove it in their mouth and choke them. No, none of the many ways you want to kill people.
Make a doll, yes.
There you go, a doll, a puppy.
Hand warmer.
Puppy, know to play with a puppy. Great.
Yes.
Especially the ones that have holes in them.
Yes.
And the puppies don't seem to mind the taste.
No.
They're like, that's pretty good.
They can stuff it in Hillary's mouth.
Hey. We're not going political. Hey. Hand puppet.
Sorry, that's really
Milk
funny.
filter. Pot holder. Make a rice
I don't
socket.
think I could use it for a milk filter. Sorry.
It can be clean. Why can't it be clean?
Yeah, no.
Stuff it with kindling for traveling. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Paint filter. Thank you guys for not going to Deathland.
Tourniquet. Yeah. Tie up plants. Yep.
There you go.
Rice sock for toothache.
That is an excellent idea.
Mason jar padding.
Oh.
Excellent idea. I like that one.
Okay, don't comment. Don't comment.
But I like those.
I know, but hey, we gotta keep them separated.
Oh, sorry.
Replacement for TP. What do you just hold it from either end and like pull back and forth?
I didn't.
Toilet paper.
Oh, well.
When he's taking his blood
Susan.
pressure.
Awesome. She said put it in Brad's mouth when taking his blood pressure.
You hateful, bitter woman. Please,
No.
just no more.
Yeah. Floor protectors on the chair. Fill it with corn or rice. Freeze or heat in microwave for aches and pains. Yes.
Tommy, you're missing the point. No violence. Stuff it in your
not
victim's
have been in the
mouth.
room when you
No,
said
he
that.
heard. He was here. I saw him. Dude, chill out.
Awesome.
So, all right, guys. Now, before we switch gears yet again, I want to make sure that you guys know in 10 minutes time, we're going to have our program's going to be done. And in the spirit of starting to try to build community, we're all going to go over to Dirt Patch Heaven's channel. She's going to do a live event.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we're going over to Off Grid Nation channel. And Tommy's actually going to be doing a live call-in show.
Oh, cool.
If that's still correct. We talked about it, and I believe that's what he's going to do.
Can we call and heckle him?
Yes, and we should call and heckle him. As a matter of fact, everyone make sure you have a sock in hand when you call Tommy. And just like muffle it and be like, it places the lotion in the basket. Yes, Tommy, it places the lotion in the basket.
That's such a creepy movie.
It is a creepy movie. So,
oh my goodness.
Anyway, in the spirit of Memorial Day weekend, I want to come back to being grateful.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to say, guys, we as a family are incredibly grateful for you guys. We're incredibly grateful for all the many blessings God has put in our lives and our family and our country. We're grateful for those who have passed before us to provide these freedoms for us. And I don't want to get long-winded, and I don't want to get preachy. I usually do, but I don't want to. I just want to convey that we as a community should come together under those banners of things that are good and righteous, trustworthy, and just plain right.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much that divides us, guys. Everybody picks a political side or this agenda or that agenda, and I think we would be better served as a people if we would say, you know what, they don't believe exactly like I do, and okay, let's come together under these things that we believe are important and unify us.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you what, if you cannot be unified under being grateful for somebody who provided your freedom, I'm not sure that we can be buds.
Right.
Because whether you're from Great Britain or Australia or anywhere in the world, it doesn't matter. We're talking about saying thank you to those who've provided us with a way of living. And if we're not grateful for that, I don't know what you can be grateful for.
Right.
And so tonight, as we round out, I really want to make sure that you guys know right now is the time when if you have prayer requests, please put them in these comments right now.
Yeah. Type
them up there. We honestly and truthfully go through each one of these things and we pray for you guys. Every morning we come together and we pray as a family, and we want to include your requests. We want to include you guys in our world. And if you don't put the prayer requests down, we can't take it before God and say, hey, can you hook us up? Can you hook a brother up? We need some help. These are friends in need. And so right now, please put your prayer requests down. And like I said, we're getting ready to switch gears and go on over to Dirt Patch Heaven's channel. But before we do, guys, use this time this weekend as a time to be grateful. Yeah. And I think that when you see that you can be grateful for the stuff that people have done for you, it's not such a big transition to jump to how much your God has provided for you. You know, we went to a new church today. Yep. And it was interesting because, and one of the things the guy said that I thought was really, really cool, he's like, yes, this is Memorial Day, and look around. Look at the sky, and look at the clouds, and look at the sun and the moon and the stars, and people, and trees, and things that have life. What more of a memorial do you need of a God that loves you? Right. How can I look at my little kid who's just wanting to hug on me and say, Daddy, I love you, and not see a reflection of the Creator? Right. It's impossible. Right. And so let this be a weekend for you guys to come together under those banners and to be grateful and to say thank you to God. And so keep the prayer requests coming, guys. And for the last little bit, I'm going to go ahead and shoot a prayer up. We're going to call it a night, and we're going to go on over to Dirt Patch Heaven's channel, and after that, Tommy's Off Grid Nation. So as we round out the evening, just know that we are so grateful for you guys, and we will be praying for you. And well, let's pray. Father God, we come before you, and we are a people who is absolutely humble and grateful for all that you provided us with. And we're so thankful for all the folks who have given their lives for us on this. And we remember them on this Memorial Day weekend. Lord, help us to be more and more a people who submits to your will and says thank you. Help us to see just how much you have sacrificed so that we can be with you. Help us to build bridges. Help us to see that we're a part of a community that is not disconnected and that we're not alone. Help us to reach out, to teach others skills and help them when they need help, even if they don't want help. Lord Jesus, we thank you so much, and we ask all these things in your blessed Son's name, and we just ask that you would be with us, guide us and direct us, and help us to love you better tomorrow, today, and every day. Amen. Amen. All right, kids, that's it. Yep. Peace out. T-minus 3 minutes, and we're going to see you over at Dirt Patch Heaven. Yep. And then Off Grid Nation. Yep. Guys, have a great night. Night, guys.